we are going to do what we always do. We're going to start this rally with the lovely Ukrainian anthem.
Усміхнеться доля, згинуть наші вороженьки, як роса на сонці, запануємо ми, браття, у своїй сторонці. Тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду.
Слава Україні!
Слава!
Слава нації!
Смерть ворогам!
Україна!
Понад усе!
Україна!
Понад усе!
Україна!
Понад усе!
Героям України тричі!
Слава! Слава! Слава!
Ворогам України тричі!
Смерть! Смерть! Смерть!
My friends, I'm happy to announce today that we have a lot of speakers that want to give their own word to the whole world and send the message of the Ukrainian people for everybody around the world to hear. Because this is one of the most important, if not the most important cause right now in question. The country that has given up the most for world peace is defending itself against the country that has taken away the most from any kind of possibility of world peace for the future of humanity. That, my friends, is what's going on right now. Russia, the Russian terrorist regime, the country with the biggest nuclear arsenal on earth, is now attacking Ukraine, the country that was part of the biggest nuclear demilitarization project in the world. And because of that, my friends, because of that, we have to remind you all that this country, this great country of Great Britain, has pledged its word to help the Ukrainian people defend themselves against the Russian terrorist regime in case they attacked. Well, we all can see that they have attacked, and they are doing everything in their power to destroy the Ukrainian people. Although they have promised to not do such a thing, although they had promised to respect Ukrainian sovereignty, to respect the Ukrainian people, in many treaties done in the past, the Budapest Memorandum, the Ukraine-Russia Friendship Treaty, both of the Minsk agreements, these were treaties of peace between Ukraine and Russia, treaties that Russia has always broken. Let's not forget about that. But why, you might ask, why are the Russians continually breaking every single treaty they make? Why are they committing countless war crimes, countless violations of any treaty done with any other country in the world? It is, my friends, because they feel like they're going to get away with it. That is the mentality of the Russian terrorist regime. That is the mentality of Putin. That is the mentality of any terrorist regime like Russia, Iran, and North Korea. And we need to understand this, my friends. They are destabilizing many places in the world via their proxies. Right? There are many proxies and there are many military groups. The most infamous of them is, of course, the Wagner Group, the biggest neo-Nazi military group on earth. But of course, that does not stop the Veselый Dedushka of Russia, the happy grandpa, the Khan of Muscovy, Putin, to claim that he's supposedly denazifying Ukraine. What a funny claim to have. What a funny claim to make in this case, my friends, when Putin himself is employing neo-Nazis in this war by the thousands. When Putin himself in his little speech, or rather big speech actually, the 2-hour-long speech he's had with Tucker Carlson. And I call it a speech because there is no way in hell that we can call that an interview. Because basically, Tucker Carlson occasionally intervening to shoe shine the boots of Putin. And Putin continuously pushing his revisionist history on the onlookers. Not a single time was Putin actually challenged on his bollocks views. Not a single time. But that's fine. We knew what would happen all along, my friends. We knew Tucker Carlson is a traitor to the West. Like many others who shill for the Russian terrorist regime. Like many others who continue to hate on the Western democracies, although they are still the best places to live in on the whole earth. That, my friends, is something that unfortunately not too many people speak of. And the reason of that is as follows. People only notice things when they start going wrong. But when everything is fine and dandy, when everything is going well, when people have the right of freedom of speech as they do in this country, they don't bother praising the rulers and the country they live in, the culture and the system that they live in for the good quality of life they have. Instead, they start believing in conspiracies spread around by the Russian terrorist regime. We must not follow those ideals, my friends. We need to see through those lies spread by the Russian terrorist regime. Russia is a terrorist state.
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 Russia